What's going on, guys? It's Urban Gamer, and today we are going to do a franchise mode of my team, the Giants. We're going to do a fantasy draft. We're going to see how good we can do. We're going to actually simulate the games. We're not going to play games maybe in the playoffs or anything or something like that. But actually, I'm going to simulate through the season, make some trades, try to keep everything in the budget. This is my first episode of this, so everything else after this is going to be episodic, okay? So what we are going to do is pick the Giants first. I am a Giants fan. I live by the Giants actually, so I gotta go with them. I gotta go with them. So GM contracts we're gonna have on, fantasy draft we're gonna have on, allowed free agents off, computer control off, CPU trading on, ignore budgets off, force trading off. So we're gonna have designated hitter. I actually got pick number 18, which is actually gonna work out a little bit better because we will get middle of the pack pick every single draft. So for her to start off getting, I think I'm gonna start with the pitcher. Let's go with the pitcher. Madison Bumgarner. And I'm a Giants fan, but he is a stud no matter what you say, what anybody says. In my eyes, and a lot of people's eyes, he is a stud. He's a workhorse. So I think that's going to help me out a lot. So we'll start with a pitcher. From here on, we're probably going to go with, we probably should get just a big name, get a big bat, just so we can use them as trade bait. I don't want to get them too old. I want to make sure they have a little bit of time left in their career left, so we could trade them, maybe get a good year out of them and then trade them after that. But I do not plan on keeping them right away or keeping them for the long run. So Adam Wainwright, maybe I can get a couple years from him. So I'm excited about having him on the team, which is a big bat. And if you know the Giants' history, Giants usually don't get big bats. You know, they usually develop their players. So now we're going to go over to second baseman. Now let's go with shortstop, see what they got. Nothing really that catches my eye. We can go from here to, guess we'll go with another big bat. Let's go to another big bat. Right fielder, Jose Bautista. Another guy that's probably not going to be around for a while, but would be great trade bait. All right, so we go on to the fourth round. And what I'm looking at is I want to get a second baseman. Somebody's going to be solid. That's not going to cost too. Oh, whoa, we got Joe Panic still there. So you know what? Let's just go with Joe Panic. Good young player. In my opinion, is probably going to be a top 5 second baseman very soon, probably within the next couple of years. I believe it just because I think it's a fact. I know people will think because I'm a Giants fan I'm saying that, but I really do believe that he will be a top 5. So we go on to round number 5, and I think this is probably one of the most important rounds because now you're starting to get the more watered down players. So you kind of want to look for somebody that's gonna. You either want to look for steals or you want to look for guys that you're gambling on. And I feel that Batonce is actually, where is he at? I just seen him. He is. We got a second baseman. We just got a second baseman, so we can go third base. And you know what? Let's go with. I'm kind of undecided on who I should go for. Like I said, this is Yadier Molina. He controls the game a lot, so I'm okay with him. Really good. His bat's been struggling, but you know what? He's a good defensive catcher. And I think I'm gonna need that with a bunch of young guys, the veteran on the field. So now we go round number 6. And I'm lucky that Batonces is still there. I was kind of worried that I was going to miss out on him in the later rounds. But you know what? Me picking him up, him being worth as much as he's worth, I think is a good pickup. So now we go to round number 7. Round number 7, I still want to get her pitcher. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Koji. Koji's older, but he has some good stuff to deal. And being older as a pitcher, you got a lot more control. So I'm okay with that. Round 8, we're going to look around. I'm not sure where I should go with this. But I think I'm just going to go with another veteran on the field. But don't want to pay too much money. But you know what? First baseman Carlos Santana is actually pretty good. He could actually go down to catcher and play catcher also if Yadier Molina's hurt or anything. So he's a good utility player. I actually think I need one more dual position player, but we're gonna see what's left on the board. Like I said, I really can't do much with what they're giving me after these rounds. Everything else is like watered down. I haven't looked at my outfielders, so let's look at some outfielders. I'm thinking I want a good name, good young guy, strong bat. Jock Peterson is a great choice to me. He's a Dodger. I can't stand him on a personal level, but he is a good player. I got to go with him. He has a strong bat. I think will be the leading batter in the next couple of years on this team when it comes to home runs, hopefully. So that's what I'm gambling on him. Go back to the outfielders again. I kind of want a strong arm, but I do want somebody to be a veteran also. I don't want to pick too low. If I pick too low, I'm giving up away good guys that I could actually use for trade bait. So that's the dilemma I'm dealing with right now. Do I go pick a high guy with intentions to trade him, or do I pick a guy that I really want because there's a gamble he won't be there next season? Next round. So I think I'm going to go with Nori Aoki. He's good. He has actually got some good knowledge behind his years that he's played. Good young guy. He probably would have been there next year or next. I'm sorry, next round. But I feel I had to get him right now. So it's gonna probably bother me until I see actually how my team does, because that's gonna be a big pick right there. So we are in round. I'm not sure what round we're in, but we're gonna go with a shortstop. You know what? I haven't picked up a shortstop, so let's see what they got. I'm just gonna have to go with Jimmy Rollins. He's a veteran player. I got two young guys on the. Well, actually, I just got Panic, and Panic's actually my only young guy. So hopefully we can farm somebody in from the minors to take over that position for Rollins. But I'm okay with having Rollins in there. He plays young. That's one thing I give Rollins. He plays young. We could deal with that. Start getting these pitchers now. There's still some pitchers left over, and I'm getting bottom of the barrel. But CJ Wilson hopefully can get me through. I'm really focusing on bats, you guys. Pitching is one of those things you just gotta develop them or trade for them. So I'm gonna deal with bats right now. That's my goal, is to deal with bats. We'll go John Lackey on this one. I'm thinking. Let me see what else is down there. I could go R.A. Dickey. You know what? No, we'll go Hamill. Hamill's a good one. Maybe I should have went Lackey. I don't know how much he's going to go for, but Hamill will do it good with Hamill. And round 14, if he's still there, let's see. Is he still there? I do need a relief pitcher too. Let's see who they have. Seagrass is actually solid. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with him. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with him. So we're going to go Seagrass, and I apologize if I pronounce his name wrong, but a lot of these players, I do know who they are, and I do know how good they are, what stuff they have, as me using them as a player. Now that I put in the computer's control, it's kind of scary. Lackey's still there. Is he worth going for right now? I'm not sure. Let's see who's actually top guys that are there. You know what? I'm going to just go with Mark. I think I should go with Mark Burley, yeah. He's a little older, but he can get it done. A lot of control on it. So that's 15 rounds, guys. So we're going to simulate the rest and see who we have. And then from there on, we're going to work on trying to set up some trades. But I will play the spring training, I'm assuming. Yes, I'm not actually play, but I'm going to simulate the spring training, see if guys get hurt or anything. And I want to see Bumgarner, Jose Bautista, Adam Wainwright, Tonses, Panic. I have a solid team. So what we'll do is we'll keep who we have. We'll play the spring training, and at that point I will do episode number 2, and we'll see what we have and see if there's anybody worth even doing a trade over, because I might play that first month to see how everybody goes. But that's my goal for that. This is my team, guys, and I appreciate you watching this. So episode 2, we'll get it started with the trades and everything. Thanks, Urban Gamer.